Hi everyone, I welcome you back to Maze Bead Craft. In today's video, I'm going to take you through what you need to know about making your bags firm or strong. Okay, so there are so many myths that I would want to debunk or refute. Okay, because most of the times people tend to give you straight answers like if you want to make your beaded bag strong or firm, you will have to know the type of bead you're using and also the type of thread or fishing line that you are going to use. But sometimes this doesn't work. Okay, this doesn't work sometimes, and that is why I'm here today. A subscriber sent me a message via WhatsApp, and then I told her that I was going to make this video to emphasize on it and then explain it much better. Okay, so I have different types of beads that I'm going to use it to illustrate or show you how to make your beaded bags firm. Now, the first thing, and then I have already said that people tend to teach you or tell you that if you want to make your bag firm or strong, you will have to go in for a certain type of bead that matches a certain type of thread. Okay, so for instance, if you're using a sugar bead, then you should go for a 8 mm sugar bead, then you should go for 0.7 mm fishing line. Of course, that is what I do, but before I go into tell you what you really need to do to make your bags firm, I will want to illustrate all these answers that people have been giving to you. I will want to illustrate them to you or show them to you so you know that that doesn't work. Even if you apply all those steps and all you do all of that, it doesn't work. Okay, it works, it doesn't work. I will definitely give you the answer you need. Okay, let me just chip in for a minute. Okay, so have you seen this beautiful beaded bag design? This is the latest in town. This is the latest in town. Okay, so if you've seen it somewhere and you're figuring it out, don't worry, I have the tutorial available. I have a paid tutorial. It's not free. You will have to pay for it. Okay, that's rather unfortunate. You will have to pay for it. Okay, you'll have to pay for it, and then it goes for $8 for international people who are not in Ghana. $8. So if you don't use dollar in your country, you convert $8 to your currency and then you make payments. So if you want to make payment for the class, you send me a DM. Okay, you check the description box for my number, WhatsApp number, send me a DM. I will send you the details on how to access the tutorial for this particular design. Okay, it's the latest, it's a very latest design, and so don't be left out. Okay, so first let's look at the different types of beads that we mostly use for beaded bags. Okay, so first of it that I want to show you is the round bag bead. Is a round bag bead. As you can see, we have the small type and the big one. Okay, the bigger size of it. Have you seen that? The bigger size of it. Okay, so if you are using this type of bead, this is about 4 this is 4 mm. Yeah, so if you are using this type of bead for a beaded bag, like I always say, I use 0.7 mm for all my bags. So even this one, I use 0.7 mm for it. Okay, and so it doesn't matter. The only thing, and then I don't even think that it affects how firm or strong the bag becomes, is that you always have to, when you're working with these small type of beads, you should go for beads that has bigger holes in them. These two colored beads, they have bigger holes in them. In as much as they are 4 mm beads, they have bigger holes in them. I love working with it a lot. Okay, and then with the bigger ones as well, like I have always been saying, with bigger beads like this one, this is 6 mm This is 6 mm. Okay. So this one, like I said, I use 0.7 mm. So whether you're using a smaller one, this one, or even crystals, okay, even crystals, this is 6 mm crystals, even crystals, or sugar beads, okay. I use 0.7 mm for it. Now that's what I wanted to show you. I use 0.7 mm, which is good for all type of beads when you're making a beaded bag because it's strong. Now if you use 0.7 mm for a bag, make this having at the back of your mind that is your bag is going to be firm automatically is never true. That is never true. Okay, so if you're making a bag and let's say you even go in for 0.8 mm, that's the thickest I have ever seen, 0.8 mm, you use it for 8 mm sugar beads like this, and then you just go ahead and then you weave it, knowing that at the end of the day you are going to have a firm and strong bag. It's a big lie. It will not work. Now that's what I mean. I use 0.7 mm for this is sugar beads. The normal sugar bead size we use 8 mm. Okay, and look at it. It is not firm or strong at all. Okay, it is not firm or strong at all. And then we know that sugar beads have, because of the shape, it's always fixed. It fits a certain shape that you're making the bag of. Okay, but then as you can see, this is not strong at all. I just did this about an hour ago, and because I right now I feel lazy making my bag strong, is that when you try to tighten it, I mean, I have so many look, I don't know whether I can show this to you. You can see this. Oh, have you seen this? It's not good for a lady's hand, so so I have stopped trying to make my not I have stopped. Sometimes I don't know, but let's just take it that way. Okay, so you can use a stronger fishing line, but if you don't tighten it, if you don't stretch the threads after every bead, after every unit you make, after every bead you cross, if you don't tighten it or stretch it to make it strong, you're not going to have your bag as firm like you want it. So that is just the truth. Okay, like this one I use 0.7 and it's supposed to be stronger. Okay, but look at it now. Okay, because I didn't, after when I crossed the bead, I just continued with it. I was not stretching it, I was not tightening it, whatever. Okay, so that is what you need to do to make your beaded bag strong. After every bead you cross, obviously you cross it like this, so make sure you use all your strength too. Have you back? Yes. Now, to prevent your fingers or your hands from getting these spots, okay, you can use masking tape. You wrap the masking tape. So normally we use these three, 1 2 3, these three fingers, okay, for the pulling and then the tightening. Okay, so you can wrap masking tape around these fingers, even sometimes these the little ones. Okay, so you can wrap the masking tape around these fingers so you can stretch it well or tighten it well. Okay, now another way is to wear cotton gloves. Okay, cotton gloves. Some people use leather gloves, but then it's slippery. Leather gloves is slippery for the thread, so going in for cotton, the one that has the texture of a towel. those type of gloves, it helps you to also stretch the thread and then make your bags firm. Okay. And another way that another option that people give to make your bag stronger is to knot inside the bead. Okay. I don't normally knot, but even with the knotting, even you can knot in every bead you pick, but then you at the end of the day, if you are not careful, you will still have your bag being not rigid or not strong or not firm. Is that okay? So even with the knot, you will have to be careful. You'll have to stretch. Okay, so sometimes when you see that, and when you knot inside the bead and then you pull for the knot to go inside the bead, um I wish I am demonstrating this to you, but then I'm sorry, I had to just explain. Okay, so when you try to pull the knot inside the bead, stretch it. Okay, stretch it. Tighten anywhere that you want to replace it with what I'm saying. Okay, so just make sure even with the knot and you stretch it very very well, because if you don't stretch it and then you continue, you see that the knot, instead of going inside the bead, is coming out, and then you see the knot on that lane. Okay, so that is that. Whatever stronger thread you use, whatever method you use, the truth to making a firm bag is to stretch it with all your strength. That is the only truth. There is no hack. There is nothing like hack. There is nothing like, no, just stretch it. Feel the pain. Stretch it. That is if you want to make it as firm as you want it. Stretch it with all your strength. That is the only truth. Okay, that is the only truth, because even with the knotting, you can knot like I said, and then you still have your bag loose, not firm. All right. Yeah, so thank you for staying with me throughout this video.